In local Saudi Arabia news, 2 German girls, along with their families, were kidnapped by Yemens. Now, the brother has been presumed dead. The 2 sisters have been found and they are totally fine. We don't know where the parents are, but we hope for the best. The reason that this has happened is because travelers that come over into Saudi Arabia areas and Yemen areas and near that get kidnapped by Yemens just for ransom, just so like they can get money from other countries for their safe return. In other local news, a couple was caught by a cop mixing unmarried. Now, in Saudi Arabia, it is illegal to mix if you're unmarried, as we all know. Now, the woman faces charges because she beat up the cop for interrupting the mixing session. Even though he was doing his job, that he might have wanted to take a different approach.
The past couple of months in East Africa, the drug economy has been growing fast and becoming dangerous. Profitable market for illegal drugs are getting larger in this area. Farmers are depending on these drugs for money. The middle class are expected to be getting them and using these currently. These drugs are leading to theft, violence, murder, corruption, and money problems. People are doing this, and Kenya is a very poor country. People are getting hooked on it. This is some major news. The nomadic people of Kenya are known for their limited diet of milk and blood, which nutritionists expected would result in a poor health situation. The opposite proved true. This limited blood diet and milk is proven to not be fatal. Today's weather in Kenya is a high of 72, and showers are going to be starting at 4 o'clock and going into...
In Saudi Arabia, weather today is 113 degrees. It feels like 106 from what the people say. Wind from the southeast is coming in at 12 miles per hour. Now, the humidity in Saudi Arabia is 7%, and there is a dew point of 36 degrees.
Hello, and as you all know, last week, the Somali pirates who hijacked the oil tanker and were left to die out in sea by the Russian soldiers are now probably dead. After searching for them, they have not been found. The Somali transitional government wants an explanation from the Russian government as to why they left the Somali pirates out to die. The Russian president said that there's nothing in their constitution that would allow them to prosecute these Somali pirates, but the Somali transitional government still doesn't think that was the right treating of them. That's the main news in Somalia, and because of the Somali pirates hijacking the oil tanker, we would like to show you the incidents of Somali pirates that happened in 2009, which is just last year. As you can see, a lot happened in the Gulf of Aden, but if you would look back to 2008, look at all of these incidents that happened in the Gulf of Aden. And the Somali pirates are being forced here, you can see in 2009, to extend farther, as vessels are not going as close to the Somali coastline as they used to, and it is working as less incidents of Somali hijacking has happened, but the Somali pirates are still attacking any ship they see off the coast and trying to get ransom for it. That is the travel warning for Somalia, so do not travel within, I'd say, about 1,000 nautical miles of Somalia, as the pirates will probably come after you. And that is the travel warning.
Hi, I'm Erick, and letting you know some major news in Egypt. After more than a year of hardship, food vendors around Cairo are just now beginning to breathe a sigh of relief as sky-high food prices are going down. A couple months ago, a customer said prices were at their highs, so I couldn't buy the goods I needed, he said. And food prices actually hit their high in March of 2009, but didn't begin declining until the fall, okay? And as I interviewed a customer one time, they said food prices are too high, they can't go in the stores at all. They just don't want to spend their money because they don't have that much money at the moment, and if their food prices are down, they would be getting many more goods. And I asked the store owner, they said, what do you think of the food prices right now? And they said they're really bad, and we're not making any business whatsoever. We might even have to shut down. So that's the major news in Egypt. Right now, Egypt, they are having some big parties on the streets. Egypt is very known for their activities they have. They are very thrilling. People have a very nice day out in the streets. Egypt, along with entertainment activities, since it's popular tourist destinations and draws a good number of visitors each year. Entertainment in Egypt includes a wide variety of food, drinks, discos, casinos, theaters, shopping, and films and stuff like that. And basically, tourists go there a lot. You know, they hear good things about it. They have a nice time out there, and it's a good place to have a nice time. Go dance, get something to eat, or go watch a movie even. And I would even consider going there myself, you know. And but you know, Egypt's a very nice place. They have a lot of good activities to do, and that's the.
Hello, and now the weather for Somalia. Right now it's 82 degrees, but it feels like 86. The humidity is at 66%. The dew point is 70 degrees Fahrenheit. The visibility is 6.2 miles, very good visibility. And the sun will set tonight at 6:06 p.m. Now, for later on today, around 5 p.m., scattered thunderstorms will start, and it will be very windy with a high of 82. But through the night, there will be scattered thunderstorms with a high of 80 and a low of 78. And there's a 40 and 50% chance of precipitation later tonight. So it might not rain, but chances are it will.
Hi,
that is the weather
this
for
is Egypt's
Somalia.
weather currently. It is 93 degrees Fahrenheit, and some people said it even feels like 95, but give or take. And the humidity is 36%. Dew point is 63 degrees, and the visibility is 6.2 miles. Pretty good. And the sunrise will be at 5:53 a.m. and the sunset will be at 7:57 p.m. And it's very hot out, and it's partly cloudy, but it should be sunny for the whole day, and should be a nice day, but very hot out.
I'm Kyle, and I'm filling in for Nikki Stott, who obviously could not make it here today. But in Kenya today, there is an epidemic going on. Has been going around for many years now. The epidemic of
Thank
AIDS.
you, Kyle.
Back to
Hello,
you, John.
I am John, and I will talk to you about the AIDS epidemic now. Now, AIDS is a sexually transmitted disease that occurs when the immune system is deficient. Now, AIDS is very present in Africa, as Africans do not have all the hospitals and medical equipment that we have and that we take advantage of. Now, most children in Africa die very early from many diseases, not just AIDS, like malaria and tuberculosis. As children in America, they just don't really, they're not thankful for the showers, bathtubs, sinks, all that stuff that helps us keep clean and helps keep diseases to a minimum. And also the very brave doctors and nurses that help everyone stay nice and healthy. Now, that is the story on AIDS. We will be back next week with some compelling stories of people who have survived somehow the AIDS disease. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Kyle, and I'm going to talk to you about Kenyan sports!
Yes! Kenyan sports!
Sports! Kenya. 3 predominant sports. Football, rugby, and track.
Yes, track, where they are home to some of the fastest runners we have ever seen.
As you saw in the Olympics, Kenya was always in the top 3 with their fast runners.
Yes, Kenyans train hard since they have nothing else to do.
What he said. That is all we got today on sports. Thank you for watching.
Watch the Olympics, 2012.
Yes, what he said, if we're still around. 2012, end of the world. Bye.
Today's weather in Kenya is a high of 72.
I'll be back.
Shower-
They didn't say that. Oh, Gordon, now that.
Today's weather in Kenya is a high of 72, and showers are going to be starting at...
Okay, thank you, Kyle. My name is John, and thank you for welcoming me into your house this evening. Now, AIDS is one of the most how we could say destructive diseases. AIDS is in Africa.
3.
The nomadic people of Kenya are known for their limited diet of mostly milk and blood, which you can't say it.
Hello, I am John.
And I am Kyle D.
In Saudi Arabia weather today, it's 113 degrees, but the people feel like it's...
I fought one last chance.
Okay, thank you, Kyle. My name is John, and more about AIDS I will talk to you about. Okay.
Nomadic people of Kenya.